So as Trump has landed in China, WION gets you everything from the ground. Listen in to these reports from Taipei, Hong Kong and Beijing.
Donald Trump has just landed in Beijing, his first China visit in 8.5 years. It's a summit the whole world is watching, and Taiwan is watching more nervously than most. Trump is traveling with a who's who of corporate titans: Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Jensen Huang. The president likes to project strengths, but his trip comes at a fragile moment. His approval ratings are sinking under the weight of war with Iran and rising inflation. He needs a win, and China knows it. Beijing is entering these talks with leverage on rare earth, chips, and market access.
Many business chiefs and business CEOs are in that delegation. Apple CEO Tim Cook, as well as Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, and also the Boeing CEO. So there is expectations that potentially there will be an announcement by China to buy Boeing jets. Experts also saying they're watching out to see whether both sides will agree to extend the trade truce. Also looking to see if China will make any other purchases, perhaps soybeans, perhaps beef, and whether there will also be an announcement on the Board of Trade. This is a new board where the two sides can work together to facilitate trade on non-strategic areas. So those are some of the potential deliverables that could be on the cards during this meeting.
It will be the second face-to-face meeting between the leaders of China and the US since last October in Busan. And it will be the first visit to China by a US president in 9 years. The two leaders are expected to hold in-depth talks on major issues affecting China-US relations, as well as global peace and development. President Trump will also visit the Temple of Heaven right behind me, a historic site with over 600 years of history and rich cultural significance. It is the largest remaining imperial temple complex from the Ming Dynasty. And the Hall of Prayer for a Good Harvest, one of the most famous buildings here, was where emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties would pray for good harvests and national peace. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun said that head of state diplomacy plays an important strategic role in guiding China-US relations. China is ready to work with the US in a spirit of equality, respect, and mutual benefit to expand cooperation, manage differences, and bring more stability and certainty to a world facing many uncertainties.
Now, on the one hand, Americans are expressing hope that Trump's visit to China will promote bilateral cooperation, while on the other, Chinese residents are unsure of his visit as Beijing has tightened security. Listen in to what's been said.
Their EV adoption has been really incredible, and I really would love to see tariffs lifted on the EVs that they make there, because their range is a lot better, and that's something that I know. I feel like there's a lot of animosity between the two countries that doesn't need to be there. I think that we have a lot that we can learn from China and their technological advancements.
I think it's a beautiful country. I think there's a lot of opportunity for trade between the U.S. and China. And I think, probably good opportunity to expand together and not be divisive.
Trustworthy. He's like, what, 80 years old now? He's quite old. He sure loves to stir things up. He's always getting into conflicts with other countries and stuff. Honestly, I have a really bad impression of him.
I think his visit to China is definitely about reaching some kind of consensus. And honestly, the U.S. economy has been going downhill. It's been declining. So I